You wake up in the morning, your joints feel stiff, your back aches, and that spark of morning energy you used to have just isn't there anymore. You sigh and think, this is what happens when you get older. But what if I told you that this slow, heavy feeling has less to do with your age and more to do with what's happening inside your body every single night, and how you respond to it in the first few minutes after waking? You see, after the age of 60, your body doesn't recover overnight the same way it used to. During sleep, your heart rate and blood circulation slow down. Your muscles lose oxygen supply, and your lymphatic system, which removes waste from your cells, becomes sluggish. Your synovial fluid, which keeps your joints moving smoothly, thickens while you rest. And your cortisol, the stress hormone, spikes naturally just before you wake up, preparing your body for the day. The problem is, when you stay still after waking, these systems remain half asleep, leaving you feeling stiff, foggy, and older than you actually are. But here's the truth, this can be reversed. By activating your body's core systems in the first 10 minutes of your day, circulation, respiration, and neuromuscular response, you can literally signal your body to behave like it's 20 years younger. Before we get into how to do it, tell me in the comments how old are you and where are you watching from? Because your age and climate can both influence how your body reacts to this morning technique. I'd love to see the diversity of our healthy community around the world. The simple yet powerful habit I'm talking about is called morning mobility activation, a short 7-minute sequence that combines movement and deep breathing. It may sound basic, but the science behind it is surprisingly deep. When you wake up and move, the first thing that happens is an increase in cardiac output. Your heart starts pumping faster, sending oxygenated blood to tissues that have been dormant for hours. According to a Harvard Medical School review published in 2020, gentle morning movement increases peripheral blood flow by up to 25% within the first 5 minutes, improving tissue oxygenation and nutrient delivery. This rise in oxygen immediately reactivates your mitochondria, the energy-producing engines inside your cells. Over time, consistent morning movement strengthens these mitochondria, allowing your cells to generate more ATP, adenosine triphosphate, which is the body's fuel for energy, repair, and metabolism. Meanwhile, your nervous system transitions from the parasympathetic resting mode to the sympathetic active mode. If you wake up and stay still, this transition is delayed, leading to grogginess, low alertness, and slow metabolism. However, studies in the Journal of Physiology found that light movement within 10 minutes of waking optimizes this switch, improving reaction time and overall alertness throughout the day. Your hormones also start balancing the moment you begin moving. When you perform deep controlled breathing, inhaling through the nose and exhaling slowly through the mouth, it activates the vagus nerve, which directly influences heart rate, blood pressure, digestion, and mood. The National Institutes of Health, NIH 2021, found that seniors who practice vagus nerve activating breathing daily showed measurable reductions in cortisol levels and improved cardiovascular health markers. Lower cortisol not only means less stress, but also better insulin sensitivity and fat metabolism, both critical for aging gracefully. At the same time, joint lubrication begins. During sleep, your synovial fluid thickens and joint tissues slightly compress. Gentle morning stretches warm this fluid, returning it to its normal viscosity. This process is supported by a study in the Arthritis Research and Therapy Journal, which found that controlled movement upon waking reduces inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein (CRP) and interleukin-6, both linked with joint stiffness and chronic pain in older adults. Now the metabolic benefit. Light morning mobility boosts mitochondrial biogenesis, which means your body begins forming new mitochondria, new engines for cellular energy. A study published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience 2022 reported that older adults who performed 7 to 10 minutes of morning movement experienced increased mitochondrial density and improved muscle endurance within just 6 weeks. This biological rejuvenation is what people describe as feeling younger, because in cellular terms their body literally becomes more efficient. Here's the step-by-step method to try tomorrow morning. Right after waking, sit up straight and take slow, deep breaths. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 2, and exhale through your mouth for 6 seconds. This wakes up your brain and oxygenates your blood. Next, roll your shoulders and neck gently to release tension in your upper spine. This improves blood flow to the brain, helping reduce dizziness or mental fog. Stretch your arms above your head, twist gently side to side, and rotate your ankles and wrists. These movements trigger the production of synovial fluid, lubricating your joints. Finally, stand and march lightly in place for 2-3 minutes. This activates your leg muscles, which help pump blood back toward your heart and brain. According to a 2023 study in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology, such brief movement sequences upon waking can improve cardiovascular function, lower resting blood pressure, and even enhance cognitive performance by up to 18% over time. When practiced daily, this 7-minute routine resets your body's circadian rhythm, reduces inflammation, and improves oxygen metabolism, all of which make your body function as though it were decades younger. So before your morning tea or breakfast tomorrow, give your body these few minutes. You'll notice your stiffness fade, your mind clear, and your mood lift, not because of caffeine or supplements, but because your body's own systems finally wake up in harmony. This single habit doesn't just improve mornings, it rewires your physiology for the rest of the day. Your heart pumps better, your joints move easier, and your energy remains stable. You're not fighting age, you're supporting your body's natural design to keep you strong and alert. Try it for a week and feel the change yourself. Comment your results and share it with someone you care about, someone who deserves to feel youthful again. Remember, you can't control your age, but you can control how your body responds to it, and it all begins with one small, intentional morning habit.